Yee.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Captain, yeah, no, that's you.
What?
Oh.
Dan, don't hint to me about stuff at the 11th hour, Dan, damn it.
I have an idea. Okay, I'm muting myself.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So, it felt like a lifetime ago when our adventurers had set off and got lost in the mists of Barovia. They had been trapped in a death house, befriended a clan of were-ravens, fought a clan of evil druids to protect a winery, traversed the halls of a silver dragon's destroyed keep, taken on the dreaded Castle Ravenloft, and defeated the vampire lord, Strahd von Zarovich. They had made new friends, parted with their dear companion Aemond, and they crossed back through the mists. Brimstone, the tiefling, Zelfie the half-elf, Riley the tiefling, along with their companions, Theo the tiefling, Lucas the Vistani were-raven, and finally, Lucas's younger sister Olive, had all piled into a Vardo wagon. They had made their way to the edge of Barovia, and Lucas had begun to sing a song. We had a difficult winter. We had a rough few months. When the storm came in off the coast, it felt like they broke everything on us at once. As he continued, Theo had begun to hum along. Brimstone, Zelphine, and Riley were in the back of the wagon. They could hear the two of them driving and faintly through the wood of the wagon. Olive had crawled into Brimstone's lap and fallen asleep. Finally, as they reached the edge of Barovia, the song continued. It's easy to talk about Barovian spirit when you're not holding up the roof and knee-deep in it, and the paintings and the scrolls got ruined by the rain, and you wondered if they'd ever get dry again. Through the window, you see the thick mist begin to break, and a warm light seeps in. It doesn't take long for the mist to completely clear, and you're hit with the salty smell of the sea. You can see green plants and trees, jungle-like in appearance and dense. They break and you see the expanse of the ocean, tinted orange by the rising sun. The sky, a gradient of pitch black to a fiery yellow. But I don't want to spend my whole life indoors, laying low, waiting for the next storm. I don't want to spend my whole life inside. I want to step out and face the sunshine. The wagon stops suddenly, and it seems that Lucas stops singing as well. Olive gives a small yawn, rubbing her eyes, and wanders over to the window, looking out. The sky changes from that yellow to a bright blue, the bluest blue that you've probably ever seen in your whole life. The girl just stares at it, eyes wide as saucers. And you realize you have no idea where this ocean is. Welcome to Season 3.
Fuck.
We're not in water deep anymore, Zelphine. Uh-oh.
Brimstone kind of leans out the window of the wagon over Olive and calls up to Lucas and Thea. Lucas, did you sing us into a different place?
Well, it seems that way. That's the way that my mother always did it when we traveled before. Unfortunately, I do not know where we are.
Okay, quick check. Do any of us know where we are? The silence is deafening.
Zelphine's leaning out of the wagon, and she looks like she's just kind of basking in sunlight for a moment, and she goes, huh, what? And looks around. Nope, sure don't.
I mean, we're not in Barovia, so, and he gives a thumbs to Lucas. Good on you for that one.
Yeah.
Well, that's step 1, I guess. Step 2, I suppose, is figuring out where we are. I suppose if we keep following the road, we might hit a town.
Mm-hmm.
And, like,
Probably
at this
our best
point,
bet.
you see all of, like, her eyes just start welling up, and she just starts crying. It's a lot of colors!
Oh, baby.
I've never seen anything like it before.
Let me... Brimstone's gonna warily step out of the wagon, and I'd like to do a sanguine scent. I'm not gonna, like, activate it like the know where everything is, but I just want to get an idea of, like, how much bullshit is around us in terms of living things.
Okay. So, yeah, you smell immediately the dense, recognizable scent of forest. But you've never smelled anything quite this fresh and dense and damp. It is almost... It is a jungle, and you have never quite been to a jungle before. You smell all kinds of animals in on the breeze. Birds and large cats, snakes, and reptiles of all description. You also are hit by the scent of the sea. At the edge of the road here, you can see down a cliff. It is a steep drop into the water, and it's a very rocky style coast. And you feel like down the road, you can smell some people, as well as something rotting.
Okay, I think... So this coast, is there any way to get down to that coast, like, that's not just down a cliff face, just so I'm understanding?
Yeah, no, not... It doesn't look like you could get down there, and just from where the rocks are, it doesn't look like it'd be easy to traverse on the wagon. There is a road going further into the jungle that seems to curve.
Okay. I will turn back to the group and say, well, there's a lot in here. I've never been in a jungle before, so some of these scents may be new, but I'm definitely getting a hint of something rotten. I'm getting a hint of some people up the road and something rotten. And we don't have our undead thing killer guy anymore. So
Was it like somebody left some fruit out for a while, kind of rot, or a dead skin rot?
probably closer to the dead skin kind of rot. The fruit rotting is more of like a sickly sweet. This is like somebody left meat out for a while and then the meat started moving.
I thought we were done with undead shit. We got out of Barovia.
But it's fair to say, I actually have, hold on, where's that? I got, some of this new ability, that I just got. Where is it? Yeah, I have, now with my new Blood Hunter class, I have advantage on survival checks to track Fey, Fiend, and Undead, as well as intelligence checks to recall information about them.
Okay.
Is there any chance that I might be able to just, I mean, I know a lot about, like, Undead from my time with Undead in Barovia, but Eamon always dealt with, like, undead things, generally, of all of us. So is there any chance I can do maybe, like, an intelligence check to kind of recall how best to deal with undead when you don't have a paladin?
For sure. Roll me that dice, please.
Okay, with advantage. And I'm not interested in tracking anything in the moment, because, like... Okay. Oh. That's good starting out. That's 2 19s. -1. 18.
Yeah. So yeah, you know that radiant damage sometimes does more to undead. Not often. Usually they are immune to, like, necrotic damage or that kind of thing. They're not usually very smart, and there's exceptions to that, of course.
We've met some of the exceptions to that.
Yes. Vampires especially, vampire spawn. But
Okay.
they don't tend to smell like rotting flesh.
Gotcha. So this is definitely on the lower tier of stuff.
If that is what it is. You're just smelling rotting flesh. You haven't...
Yeah.
It could be anything at this point.
Yeah, we're definitely, I imagine Brimstone's sort of reflexive reaction is rotting flesh. Definitely something that's made of rotting flesh that's going to come kill us, because we've been a little bit traumatized by Barovia at this point.
Yeah. Let me
Okay.
just double check something, see if there's any more information I can give you. 'Cause that's a very good roll.
In the meantime, Zelphine is trying to awkwardly console the crying child and offering, "Hey, I don't know what any of this stuff is either. Let's go. You want to explore? We'll check it out. We're just right here around the wagon."
Okay. Thank you. It's just really overstimulating.
Baby using big words.
Yeah.
Zelphine turns to face completely away from her for a moment to kind of like collect herself and not laugh at this child. And then she's just gonna turn back around and be like, "Oh yeah, we'll take it one thing at a time. Here." And she's gonna pull out her flower journal, the one that like she keeps, and they're just gonna go look at like individual little plants and compare.
Yeah.
Aw.
She is very into that. So yeah, glancing through my stuff, with that 19, you would also know that most undead aren't usually affected by poison damage. Not that anybody here really uses poison damage, but...
We ain't
Yeah.
about that life.
Yeah, Brim would definitely share that all with the group. When he shows it, he kind of blinks. Like, he definitely kind of rattles it off a little rote, and then just kind of blinks for a second, and then goes back to looking around. And he's now going to get out of the wagon, and like, as we move forward, just going forward, he's going to be on his guard, sort of looking about, keeping up sanguine scent, just watching, making sure that nothing's coming at us.
Yeah. And you catch Theo kind of at the edge of the cliff there, staring out over the water. He's got like a really distant look on his face. And the tiniest hint of a smile.
You okay, Theo?
Yeah, sorry. This kind of coastline kind of reminds me of, back home.
Right, you're from Zant, was it?
That's where I'm living now. Before then, I was, in a place called Valdrekoth. Used to be a really great civilization there. Tall columns, lots of, beautiful architecture. Most of it's crumbled away now. They say that we all used to be ASMR, but we did something. Betrayed the gods, something like that. Made a pact with devils. And we all fell. Always wondered what it'd be like to, fly. That's what ASMR do, right? They fly?
I don't know. I've never met one. They tend to stay away from folk like me, I think. Those are like the angel people, maybe, I think? Aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you imagine being used as angels, Theo?
Nah, not really. I always thought about it, what it'd be like to fly.
Riley, you've flown.
I was gonna say, Theo, do you want to give it a shot?
Yeah, maybe later.
Let's
Yeah,
hold
hit
off
me up.
on let's hold off on any big spells for now. I'm sorry if I'm being paranoid, but
No, I don't know why we're here, and every time I go through a portal and end up somewhere else, it's usually for a reason.
You've done. Riley,
You
how
know?
many portals have you gone through in your life?
Only one, and it was horrible. You know, you've been there. I don't trust portals ever.
Yeah, that place really sucked.
I was not a fan. I'm just gonna say sorry, Lucas, but not a fan.
And no, I completely understand. I was trapped there for 7 years, and it sucked.
Yeah, you know.
Well, I found the complete lack of sunlight and lush vegetation quite charming, so...
They all... Lucas
Riley,
just,
that
like,
was a lie. That was a
starts
lie, Riley.
laughing. Lucas just
I
starts
know.
laughing. But it's at this point that you, like, hear yells from down the road.
Ugh. Like,
Sophie and Riley, you want to go check it out?
Is that my yells?
Yeah. So you hear someone go, Captain! Captain, oh God, Captain!
All right, Garland, get your head on straight and tell me what's going on.
It's coming! Oh God!
What's coming?
And you hear,
I think I'm running at this point.
Fucking
oh God,
hell.
here we go again.
Are Sophie and Riley following?
Yeah, Riley follows.
Zelfine's gonna scoop Olive up and put her in the wagon and be like, this is you right now. You stay there, and then she'll run.
okay.
Olive guard Theo and Lucas.
Okay.
And then, like, with a sudden poof, she turns into her, like, hybrid form. And you've never actually seen this before. So there's this tiny, like, were-child kind of staring at you, like, I protect!
Oh, so good.
Oh fuck, that's adorable.
Amazing.
You're doing great, Olive.
Yay!
Okay.
Yeah, we go. We run.
I'm just going to quickly put everybody on the map here. And then realize I'm on the GM layer and reveal some things.
Hey guys, did you think Dan was gone? Of course Dan's not gone. Dan's
right here. I don't know where to put my token though.
No, don't worry yet. You're on the map. You're just on the GM layer.
I'm
Yeah,
super
they're
secret.
still getting stuff set up. We're in a new place, everybody! Yay!
I have names for all of them.
Yep. Let me know if the names show up, because I did.
They do, and it's great.
Amazing.
All right.
God.
So as you like run down the road, you see suddenly that there's this river in the way, but on the other side of the river, you see what looks to be a band of sailors standing across from this horrible-looking troll. It's huge, and like parts of it are rotting off, and it's got this huge nose that is like oozing goop. Its eyes are kind of like cataract over almost, and it's coming towards these sailors.
Ah, sick.
Why is it always gotta be the big, shambly, gross, rotting thing?
Hey, that's how we started the last one, huh? Let's go. I'm not going to try and sacrifice myself for this one. Pinky swear.
All right. Daniel, would you like to describe the leader of these sailors standing against the troll?
All right, so before you is an elderly man wearing a hooded cloak of black, gray, and gold. While he appears fairly healthy with good posture and considerably less wrinkles than one might expect, the age does show in his silvery hair and his silvery neck-length hair and his well-trimmed gray beard. He appears unarmed, though he does carry a large round shield with a metal dome in the center, and in his other hand he carries a wooden walking stick with a brass lightning bolt affixed to the top. Around him are a group of rather rugged-looking individuals, all with much less complex outfits. However, these gentlemen and ladies also have scimitars, shields, and crossbows.
Right. So,
Fuck,
I'm gonna have to.
I know. I'm hyped.
I am going to have to get everybody to roll me some initiative as I delete the
troll's
last.
mad?
The troll is mad. It seems to be going
We're not
right.
friends.
No. No, you're not.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
All right, lads, stand back. I'm about to tell you how we did it back in the day.
Fuck, here we go.
Tell me when you're ready.
Yeah,
Love
one
that for
second
me.
here.
Yeah. Because my initiative is right in the middle.
If y'all...
Selfie.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was just gonna say Zelfine's is in the range of, man, I don't want to do this. With a good old 6.
Brimstone is definitely experiencing another sort of... Like Olive, he's definitely experiencing a... Fuck, damn, there's so much fucking shit. There's so many smells. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, it's overwhelming for you. Riley, what is your initiative?
It's 10.
Cool.
Right in the middle.
Alright.
It's okay, we all did about that.
Let's hope the troll's slow.
Alright, so our new friend is up first. Because the troll rolled a very poorly on his initiative.
Nice.
He rolled a 3. No, he rolled a 2, and he's got +1.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's still a bigger modifier than I have to my initiative.
Da 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 da.
Good.
Season
I
3,
love
same old
Brim's
Brim.
Stats.
Listen,
Can I
listen.
take my turn?
Please do.
All right then, you big green bastard. How'd you settle this over a drink? And then this man is going to reach into his coat and pull out a flask. And he's going to take a sip from it. And then he is going to breathe a gout of fire forth at the troll. I would like to cast Dragon's Breath.
Alright.
And that is going to be... I will cast that at 3rd level. So I'm going to link the spell... Actually, I think you know what? I think I actually put the information in here. Boom!
Yeah.
So I touch one willing creature and imbue with the power to spew magical energy from its mouth. I pick fire because I know trolls don't like that stuff. And he has to make a dexterity saving throw or take 3d6 damage.
Alright. Let's make this.
But now keep in mind this does consume both my action and bonus action.
Okay. Well, the troll, again, rolled a 2. So it's a 3 total. I think it might fail that check.
Yeah, my DC is a 16, so he definitely does.
Yep.
I'll just roll 3d6. That is 12 points of fire damage.
Cool. And he does
And
not
then-
like
and
that.
And then Croaker goes, excuse me.
Riley, it's your turn. You're on the opposite end of the riverbank here.
How far away am I?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet from the edge of the river. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. 55 feet away from the troll. And currently there is a bit of a tree between you and it.
Okay. Can I scooch in range to hit it with a chromatic orb?
Yeah. I'll move
Alright,
you
I'ma
there.
scooch.
Move you there. There.
Get that tree out of the dang way. Hit it with the classic ice.
Ice, baby.
Boy.
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
That is a 24.
Yep, that hits.
Yahoo! And 3d8. Wow. Oh, yeah, that's right. Math time. Boop, 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 boop. Math. 7 and... yeah. Okay. 11 cold damage.
Oh,
Uh.
I think it was 4d6, not 3d6, sorry.
Oh my gosh, that's right! Wait. No, wait. Because I.
Oh,
did
sorry,
this, like-
not you. I was talking about my spell.
Okay.
Okay, I was like, oh.
Because I cast it at a level higher. So that's
Ooh,
an
nice.
extra 5 points of fire damage.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
Okay, extra 5.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah. So, Riley, as you get into that spot and send off the orb, you hear rustling in the bushes next to you.
The fuck?
And suddenly there's a yes!
This bush just hissed.
And suddenly, appearing out of the bush, seems to be a man, but a snake man. He's got a
God.
snake head. And he points
not
his
normal.
scimitar at you.
Ah, why me?
Because you're in his range.
I just.
You know what? That's fair. It's very fair.
I just want to point out that on the roll 20, his name is listed as Hiss.
Yeah.
With 4 S's, I believe.
Yes,
Nice.
4 S's.
Amazing.
And
Good.
as he
I'm
comes
glad.
out across the river, you also see a few extras come out of the bushes. More singing.
Dennis!
And Simon.
Welcome to HBT, everybody. Holy fuck.
Oh, this is a good campaign happening right
Oh
now.
god.
Croker just goes, "Oh, great! You brought your friends."
Yep. And
Trying to do Irish, but I keep lapsing into Scottish.
all good. All good.
Cool.
But yeah, Hiss, because they were basically doing a surprise round. He comes out and tries and slashes at you, Riley. 2 attacks. So he tries to bite you with his snake head, but he only rolls a 7. And then he slashes at you with his scimitar,
Oh.
but he only rolls a 9.
Oh, sucker.
Well, these guys are great. And our captain friend, Dennis, is going to try and shoot you with his longbow. Rolling a 21.
Oof! Ouch! Owie! My bones.
So you
Yeah,
take
that
3
hits.
piercing damage and 7 poison damage.
Yikes!
And he can attack again. He's aiming at you with a 20
20 hits.
for 6 piercing damage and 5 poison.
Oof! Ouch! Owie! Ouf! Oof! Also, I have to make a concentration save, I think, to keep my fire breath.
Yeah.
I look at Leanne is gonna kill Dan's new character.
Yeah, thanks.
It's all good.
Just immediately.
That's how it goes.
Just kidding, this
like
wasn't
that.
him.
Fuck,
Yep.
What's the
Start of every
concentration?
season, somebody nearly dies.
What's the concentration DC?
Above 10.
It's
It's
Either
it's
10.
Constitution. Roll a Constitution save.
Okay. I just don't remember what the DC is.
it's
generally
above 10.
either 10 or half the damage, whichever is higher, I think.
Yeah. and-
I almost rolled it for Amond. 13.
yeah, he makes it.
Cool.
And Simon comes up and starts swiping at your companions, who start to run into the bushes, trying to take pot shots, but not doing a super great job at it. Because I don't want to roll them right now. All right. Brimstone, your turn.
Oh, jeez, is that time already? Okay. So I still got Sanguine sent up, but
Yep.
I can't detect the actual location of things. Let's see. Let me check because I didn't actually put that up. Is that I can spend a hit dice when I start my Sanguine Scent, but I don't know if it takes like an action. I imagine it takes an action to expend the hit dice to increase it to so I know where everything exactly is.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I figured. Okay. Yeah. So as an action, yeah. Okay, so I'm not gonna do that. Um. Oh geez. I'm assuming like the trees next to this guy, are they difficult terrain and the water is
Yeah.
also difficult terrain? Okay.
Correct. And there's also a snakeman attacking your friend.
Yeah. Can I move to the other side of the snakeman
Yep.
here? Okay. And let me just check how close I am to. Okay, so I'm 35 feet from him. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, guys.
I'll be fine. Don't worry. Maybe.
Listen. I'm also assuming that like now that I've gone through the taming, my rules about being a werewolf have like changed and they've kind of gone away, as it were.
Yeah, you no longer have to roll for wisdom saves
Okay.
to
Cool,
keep
cool.
control because
Cool,
the taming fixed that.
Do I still have the resistance, or is that gone away?
What does the class say?
The class specifically says that the rules at level 3 replace your rules for being a werewolf.
Okay, then yeah, that goes away.
Yeah, I figured that I pretty much just wouldn't really use it as a combat thing up until then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I might just roll as like my rage now is just werewolfy stuff. Okay. Fuck, I still don't know what I want to do. How beefy does this snake boy look? Like
He
how?
looks a little beefy,
Okay.
the snakeman. To clarify, this one in front of you is got a human body with a snake-ass head.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to give this guy a smack. I'm gonna give him one smack.
Okay.
Well, the first thing I'm actually gonna do is I'm going to rage.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably fair to say that like as he rages now, Brimstone kind of like gets a little bit more werewolfy because I think that his rage is probably more wolf based at this point than old tears and whatnot.
Yeah.
So he rages, and I'm going to reckless attack at this boy, and I'm going to that's my bonus action, and I'm going to use the blood spear.
Okay.
200. Boop. It's a 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, so that's 11 piercing damage plus 2 rage damage on top of that.
Cool.
Yep. And he's still up?
Yep.
Okay. Brimstone's gonna kind of like look at Riley and Zelphine, and he's going to sort of look at them for direction like, do you have this person? Should I go? Do you think we can go help them?
Go get the big guy.
Okay. He's gonna grin, and so that was like what 10 feet of movement, and I can get like, so that's 5 feet, 15, 25, 35, what 40? I should be able to get just across the river with my movement, I think. Because I have
Sounds
40
about
feet.
right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I wade through the river. I'm definitely gonna take an opportunity attack from Hiss.
Yep, Hiss is going to take a swipe at you. But rolls a 14.
He does have advantage.
Ah.
And I'm also assuming that my armor class is going to go back down to 13 because I'm no longer just a werewolf.
14 is his highest. I realized I was rolling to GM. There we go, public.
Yeah. Well, with a 14, he does hit.
Okay. So he does 7 slashing damage against you.
Craft to 3.
Yep.
Cool. So I'm just across the river. Yeah, Croaker, you see this immense tiefling dude run pell-mell through the river at you. Hair bristling, and he regards this thing, and yeah, he can't quite get closer for the attack, but he just kind of he does his best to try and distract it, but he's just kind of sitting there trying to get its attention. So yeah, that's pretty much my turn.
All right. Zelphine, your turn.
Okay. Zelphine is, for a brief moment, she's gonna pull out the Zenith sword. And she's gonna take just the briefest pause, like, you still here?
Always.
Alright, we got work. And then she's going after Hiss.
Let's go.
Let me
Alright.
just find her on my page. There she is. Oh, that's a 12.
That meets. That hits.
Ah! Alright. Then we have got 9 plus 16, 25 damage.
Alright.
We've got checks notes a fuck ton of damage.
Yeah, you like get like right into his side there, and he like doubles over a bit, and blood starts to drip down his side, and he turns his like snake head to you and goes,
Yeah, I don't speak, asshole. And we're gonna, she's gonna make some noises of her own and, like, do the wolf growling at him, to distract and give Riley that help action.
cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This big lumbering troll stumbles over this way now.
Oh yeah, fuck me up, fam.
He tries to bite the one that set him on fire. He did not like that. But that's a 10.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit. You notice this old man is actually wearing some very nice armor.
Yep. So he's going to take a swipe at you now. Again for a 10. This troll is not very good. His last claw attack, though, he's going to swipe at the scary-looking tiefling man that came into his range for a 17.
Yes, that does in fact hit.
Okay, and that's... I also had that roll to jam.
I forgot to use one of my abilities on my turn. Anyways.
It's okay, new season. Everything's new.
Yeah.
Sorry.
As he claws into you, Brimstone, he does 9 points of slashing damage and 4 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. So I have the slashing, not the necrotic, though.
Yeah.
So 4 points of necrotic, you said?
Yep.
And then 4 points of slashing after halve?
Correct.
Cool. Cool beans.
Boop, boop, boop. And so you
Brimstone
notice...
takes the hit and just kind of looks at the thing and says, "I fought things scarier than you. Fuck you."
All right. It is the UNT's turn. This one kind of gets up into your range, and you notice that this one, despite the token, Simon, is actually a human-looking man with 2 long snakes for arms.
Oh no, he's a snarm.
He's a snarm, and he's going to... both of these snake arms try to get to you, Brimstone. For an 18, which is 5 piercing damage and 8 poison damage.
So that's 2 piercing and then 8 poison.
Yep. And then...
Four.
But then the second... as that one hits, the other snake kind of awkwardly tries to bite near your ear and comes back.
Remember, you still got advantage, so that second one he gets another look at.
Oh, yes, he does.
Yeah.
That's a 9, though.
Yeah, I'm back in my reckless attack bullshit.
Alright, and this one is going to come over here. And he's going to try and shoot you, Krokna, with his longbow. Rolls a 10, though. And,
Sticks in Croker's shield.
and a 17.
Also sticks in Croker's shield.
Okay.
Croker's AC is actually better than Eamon's.
Hiss is going to try and use his he's going to try to bite at Riley for a 16.
No, don't bite me. I'm not tasty.
He tries to bite you.
That
Does-
hits.
He does 7 piercing damage and 8 poison damage.
Oof. That's a total of what?
15.
I can't math right now. Thank you. Ouch.
And then he swings his scimitar at the one that hurt him, Zelphine, but he misses. He only has a 7.
Ah, get fucked.
Get
All
dunked
right.
on.
Captain by Captain, it is your turn.
Question. Have I ever seen a tiefling before?
You've probably seen a tiefling before. They're very rare, though. You wouldn't have seen very many.
And
I'm
these two are
probably
very big.
Yeah, I'm probably I'm very I'm very much a walking stereotype of what you've heard about tiefling wise.
So I've heard that they're fire resistant, right?
You sure have.
All right. I'm really sorry about this, Brimstone.
Oh
It's okay,
no!
you don't know.
Don't.
Let's go to set him on fire.
Maybe a little bit. You hear as he began. So Croaker picks up his staff and raises it to the air, and you hear sort of like an ethereal voice whisper, "Thunder!"
I'm
And
upset.
and I would like to cast quickened lightning bolt. And that is going to hit both the troll and Dennis, I
Yep.
believe. And I'm also going to use my channel divinity, which is one of the most ridiculous abilities they've ever put in this game. Basically, my channel divinity is, you know how usually you roll for damage?
Yeah.
No, I don't roll for damage. It's max damage
Okay.
on this one spell. I only get to use it once per short rest, though.
Cool.
So lightning bolt, I'm going to cast it because I'm in an overkill mood. I'm going to cast it at level 4.
Okay.
So that is going to be 9d6 damage.
Okay.
But 9 times 6 is 54.
Okay.
So they have to make a dexterity save or take 54 damage. And half on a successful save.
All right. Let's see what Roddington does. 16
That, after 1 second, let me just calculate my save.
and 11.
Okay, so 3 plus 5, that's 3 plus 5 is 8 plus 8. Okay, so no. Rot Troll makes it, the other guy does not. So Rot Troll takes 54 divided by 2, 27 damage.
27 damage.
Whereas Yuanti Dennis takes all 54 of it.
All right. So yeah, like the troll kind of moves out of the way at the last minute and with nimbleness you didn't really expect to see, and it kind of just singes the side of it, and like a bit of like its flesh comes off and sits on the ground rotting. But as he goes and turns, Dennis doesn't know, like didn't see you coming, and suddenly just gets blasted, and like his entire body shakes, but he is not down yet.
Did I say that was a quicken spell?
Yes, you did.
Okay, so I still have my action left.
No, Channel Divinity is an action, isn't it?
Is Channel Divinity?
I'm pretty sure it is.
No, Channel, it depends on which one you use.
Oh, okay.
It's when you roll lightning or thunder damage, you can use your Channel Divinity to deal maximum damage instead of rolling.
Yeah, I'm thinking
So
of my Grave Cleric, because all of hers are like actions.
My other option is an action. My other option is Turn Undead.
Okay.
And then I would like to, with my regular action, how many sorcery points is that? To cast a quicken spell. I'm sorry, I'm new to sorcerer.
Remember that for spellcasting, I don't know if Leanne, you do it, but like, you got your one spell.
Yeah.
No, but because it's Dragon's Breath is a continuous effect that I can use
Oh,
it.
fuck, right.
Yeah. The way that I do it in the Fang Gang is that you can use a spell if it's half your level of the spells that you can cast. So, like, you could use a level 1 spell and a level 5 spell, but you couldn't use a level 5 and a level 4 spell.
Okay, it's 2 sorcery points to use that.
Okay.
And I would like to as well. I'm assuming there's no way I can get fire on both of these guys without also burning brimstone.
Not on both of them, I think. What's the cone like?
It's 15 feet.
15 feet? Yeah, then that would hit brimstone.
Okay, then I won't do that. I am going to then breathe fire on the troll, which will be dex save or take 46 damage.
Okay. Boop. He rolls a 14.
That's not going to be enough. He takes 9 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then Croaker says, "Oh, that's just how I like my rot trolls. Nice and crispy." Oh, fuck, that smells awful.
Yeah, it does not smell great.
It's just
Yeah,
burnt,
honest,
rotting flesh.
I have to be honest all the time. I really hate being like right here, right now. Like right here specifically, I hate being.
Did you just call me old?
Riley, it's your turn.
Sorry, I was muted and laughing.
All
okay.
good. Hiss is right up in your face.
Uh,
Simon's
how does he
across
not
the
be?
room.
I redid all my spells and I still don't have like any good like short range shit. So when people get up in my face, I can't do anything.
Yep.
Because you've always had two huge dudes that would just be in the way of people getting in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Now
is
it's only
why
one dude.
You could bonk him.
Bonk 'em.
Bonk 'em!
Yeah. Also, don't you still have that magic staff that you can, like, hit people with?
Yeah, but she doesn't want to use it because it's spooky and creepy.
It's true, it is spooky and creepy.
It whispers in you.
Yeah, it gave her bad vibes.
It's
man.
very bad.
It's very bad. I don't want to bonk anybody with that. I think she's gonna go after the how's the troll looking?
It's still like standing. It's got like chunks of it missing, but it's still
God.
standing. Dennis is crispy fried, but just to let you know, because somebody's in your face, casting a ranged spell is still at disadvantage.
Right.
She does have the help action though, which would negate that.
That is true. You're right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you can just do it normally.
Yay, thank you.
Slap him in the face with a handful of ice.
Ice slap. We need to make a new spell, everybody.
Ice slap. Riley's ice slap. I'll get on that. I'll make that your new spell.
That'd be great for.
We'll just reflavor chromatic orb into a slap.
Yeah, into like an ice glove and then
Ice punch.
Ice punch.
Yeah, exactly.
Riley used ice punch.
Really use ice punch. It's just super effective. All right. Then I'm gonna chromatic orb Dennis because he's over
Okay.
there.
Yeah, you watched him get like electrocuted, and he's just like sizzling slightly.
Wait, is this Dennis from Divine Epic? No, don't kill Dennis from Divine Epic.
No, this one is Dennis with 4 S's.
He's different. Dennis.
Ah, yes, my mistake.
Also, his name isn't actually Dennis.
It's that I gave them names so
Don't
that
ruin the fiction.
No, I mean, never mind.
so that you could tell
a
them apart
long
on the
story.
map.
Yeah.
It's a long story.
It's a long story. Anyways,
It's Dennis.
This
Please.
guy's name might actually be Dennis.
please throw me. Tell me if you hit him. me-
Yeah, I'm gonna do wild search because since it's been so long since we played, I forgot I have that ability.
You have a wild surge.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, that's wait. That is a 19. Yes. I also rolled a
19.
1, but it's okay. No wild search for me.
Okay. So 19 to hit, was it?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
roll me some damage.
You got it. And this is also still first level.
Yep.
So 3d8. I rolled off the thing. That's that, and that's a 14 cold damage.
Okay, so yeah, this just sails over the lake here and slams Dennis right in his face, and he falls to the ground, and he stops moving.
Yeah! She, like, lobs it over. Like, underhand, just whoop.
Yep.
Nice.
That's not what I meant to click. That's the one I wanted.
And I can't really move around, because if I do, this asshole's gonna attack me, so
Yeah,
he's
he's gonna chomp on you.
Yeah. I figured.
Brimstone! There is a big rotten man in your face, and there is a smaller snake-armed man in your face.
And there's also a troll.
Brimstone's turn.
Brimstone is going to look at this crispy troll in front of him, and he's going to look at this captain who just singed and burnt this thing and said, "I immediately rescind my criticisms."
I prefer the term experienced. Thank you very much.
And then Brimstone is going to use a new thing. He's going to take out, in his other hand, because he's wielding, he's got the blood spear in one hand. I can't do dual wielding nonsense yet, TM, but in his other hand, he's going to take out Eamon's Warhammer. And then he's going to, so he's wielding Eamon's Warhammer in his left hand. He's going to take the blood spear, and he's going to cut on his left arm, and let blood sort of trickle down onto the Warhammer from his arm. And as the blood touches the Warhammer, it snakes up onto the hammer, as you've seen happen with his Devouring Rage before. But as it trickles onto the Warhammer, it begins to crackle with electricity. And I'm going to use Crimson Right on Eamon's Warhammer.
Okay.
So for Crimson Right, I take damage equal to my character level, and my max HP is reduced by the same amount temporarily. So I take 7 damage, and my max HP is now less. And now I'm going to hit this thing with Eamon's Warhammer twice. Recklessly attacking, of course.
You're attacking Roddington the Troll?
Yes, I am. Eamon's Warhammer.
Rodigan.
13.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
Okay. And then second attack. 21.
That does hit.
Okay. So it's Eamon's Warhammer does 9. Oh gosh, it's bludgeoning damage, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bludgeoning damage. And then I also deal 2 rage damage of that type. And then I deal an additional 1d4 lightning damage. 1.
Cool. So yeah, you take a swing at him, and he kind of like edges out of the way, and then like tries to yell at you, but you slam the hammer down and like smack the side of his face.
Yep. And the hammer is crackling with electricity, and Brimstone's crackling with electricity. He kind of grins at Croker and goes, "Still can play with electricity here."
Well, like I said, I got experience.
Zelphine.
And my turn, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna deal with the asshole right in my face.
Hiss.
Yeah, because he's pissing me off.
Oh, good one.
I got a 27 for my effort.
That's a good number.
Yeah, that's
Power
good.
of puns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that
was
hits.
powerful.
Amazing. So that is another 9 plus 18, 27 this time.
All right. So you take a big swing at him, and he stumbles back, and he just stares at you with his snake eyes. He looks like he's about to topple over, but he's not there yet. Yep, and that's Bonus action?
How well can she see Brimstone from where she's at? Like, not super well past the...
Yeah, like, he's tall,
man.
so you can, like, see that the tops of his, like, horns sticking out.
I wouldn't be able to see him well enough to know he's up to his reckless bullshit again.
No.
Alright.
There's a big old snake man in your face.
Alright, then we're just gonna keep growling at him and give Riley another help action.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Alright. It's time for our troll's turn. He didn't like being hit in the face. He's gonna try and bite you, Brimstone.
With advantage.
15.
Yes, that will hit.
Okay. So he does 6 piercing damage and 18 necrotic damage.
What?
Could I give him bad luck? On that hit? Please.
I mean, you tell me, can you?
I can.
That would have
Bad
just
luck
negated.
time.
That would just negate the second roll, I guess.
Yeah. Because that was with advantage. If you give him bad luck, then it would make it the first one, the 11.
Which would miss.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, that would mean, yeah, that he wouldn't bite.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Cool.
Wait, is that how your bad? Yeah, that's how your bad luck works, right? You give
Yeah,
them
it's reactionary and it's like, yeah, it's just minus a d4. The
Oh,
first one, I think, yeah.
Okay, wait. So like it's minus a d4, but it doesn't give them disadvantage. It's just you subtract a d4, so it wouldn't give them.
Exactly. Like, if they have a
Oh.
hit that just barely hits, then it's just like, well, then how about minus d4 and see how that works.
Okay. So are you using that then? Yes.
Yes, I would like to, yes.
Okay. Well, that would make it an 11 because I rolled a 4.
Yes.
That'll miss.
Yes.
All right. He's still got 2 more attacks though, so he tries to claw at you, Brimstone, and he's got advantage on that. So 14.
That'll hit.
So he does 12 slashing damage and 4 necrotic damage.
12 slashing.
Ouch,
Oof.
owie.
So 6
Yep.
and
And
4
then-
necrotic. You said.
Yep.
Okay.
And then he's going to slash at our captain friend. For 11, he's going to miss.
Nope.
Snake
And
time.
Brimstone is bloodied, just barely, but he's bloodied.
Snake time. All right. Hiss, being very badly hurt, is going to try and bite you, Zelphine. For a 22.
Wouldn't you know it? Just
5,
hits.
5 piercing damage and 3 poison damage.
Oh.
Yeah, you feel that. It stings.
Yeah.
And then he's
If I-
going to...
There we go. Sorry, my character sheet decided it wanted to be an inch tall and wouldn't fix itself.
Oh, of course. Roll 20, please.
Roll 20, please. This is important.
And then
The
he's
UC's
going
roll 20.
to slash at you with his scimitar for 21.
Also a hit.
That is 4 slashing damage.
I hedged my bets. I will go ahead and uncanny dodge that one.
Okay.
I was waiting to see if it'd be more, but that's fine.
It'd be like that, for sure.
So, 2.
Yeah.
Simon is going to use his snake arms and try and bite at you, Krogner, for 20.
That is going to hit.
That's 6 piercing damage and 6 poison damage.
All right. Croaker is definitely bloodied by this point.
Oh, boy.
And the other arm's going to snap out at you, Brimstone, for a 15. Oh, he's got advantage.
But I do get
15.
to use a reaction.
You do.
So, my reaction is, when I take damage, I believe I am able to hit him back. So he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 7.
He fails, so he takes 2d8 thunder damage.
Okay.
As a BOOM! At the moment that Croaker hits him, just a crack of thunder erupts, and this Yuan-Ti finds himself being lightly hit with a breeze because it only I rolled for 3 damage.
Okay.
3 whole damage.
And Brimstone, did a 15 hit you?
Oh man, a 15 sure does hit me.
Okay. So he does 7 piercing damage and 7 poison damage with his other mouth.
Okay. So that's a total of 10 damage all told.
Yep.
With his other mouth.
Yeah, he's
That's a
got
good statement.
Have you
He's
ever
got 3
watched
mouths to feed.
He's got 3 mouths. Have you ever watched Aquabats? The TV show?
I have not.
No.
There's a creature called Cobra Man, who is a cobra man, and he's got 2 snake arms, and he is owned by Strong Bad, like actually Strong Bad. He just shows up.
Oh, I gotta roll my my special save. I think I'm gonna
That
be
is
fine.
there.
Yeah, you're
because of
fine.
Reasons.
Yeah, like he's got the mask. They never call him Strong Bad by name, but he does the voice, and he's got the mask, and he wears like a top hat. It's ridiculous. It's good. Everybody should watch Aquabats, okay?
I really should, honestly.
It is Kruckner's turn. Croakers. I'm dyslexic sometimes. I'm sorry. I
Oh.
read his name wrong.
All right. Technically this isn't casting a spell, so I don't think I can do that. Croaker. 1 second. I just gotta check the range on a spell. All right. I would like to This is going to take a lot of sorcery points. I'm sorry I'm taking so long.
This is a
You're
new
your boy.
character. This is new.
All right.
We're all new to this.
You've also
I
got a multi-classing boy.
Yep.
Yeah, no, this is a slightly cheesed multi-class, but I'm running out of special stuff, but I want to show off all my special stuff at the same time.
Croaker's
So
secret sauce.
I am going to
Go ahead. Ignore me.
I am going to using my sorcery points cast Careful Spell Thunderstep.
Okay.
So what Brimstone, that means you make the save automatically. I think, unless Leanne wants to do it, that it just
What's the range on that?
it's 10 feet.
Okay, then yeah. He would automatically save then if you're using careful.
Yeah. And I would like to quicken that as well, if possible. Can I do 2 meta magic on one spell?
I don't know.
I think only if it specifically says you can, because otherwise no.
Yeah, I think it's only one at a time.
Quicken might be one of the ones you can, but I don't know.
In that case, instead, what I'm going to do is step back a bit. And I know that it will provoke an attack of opportunity from...
Yep. From both critters.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's going to have to be a bite from Simon because he does not have any swords in his mouth. 16.
That misses.
And claws for the troll. 11.
That misses. So, he's going to step back. He is going to then use his fire breath, which will get both of them without hurting Brimstone. So that's 46 damage. They have to make a dexterity save.
Okay.
Rot Troll succeeds.
And...
Yuanti does not.
Okay. And that is 17 damage?
Yeah.
So 17 to Simon. And... 8 to our friend here.
Okay.
Alright.
Gonna move back here. No, wait, I'd still be in range of that spell, so I'll move all the way back here, because I still have movement.
Yep.
And I would like to cast, on this point, Shatter. Quickened Shatter, obviously.
Okay. Yes. I'm like, you gotta say quickened.
Yes, sorry. I am now... I keep accidentally bringing up aim and sheet by mistake, force of habit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is a Quickened Shatter.
Okay.
And
that's
I'm going to...
con save, is it?
Yes, and I'm going to cast that Shatter at, let's say, 3rd level.
Alright. So I think the rock troll makes it.
Yeah, the Rock Troll makes it, the Yuan-Ti does not, again.
Yep.
So everything in a 10-foot radius is going to take 46 damage, or 48 damage rather. So the Yuan-Ti takes all of that, the troll takes it.
48, so 14
Yeah.
and 7.
Yep.
Alright. And you hear this loud boom as, like, the trees shake.
Yeah. You see very quickly, Croaker is not one for preserving, like, stealth or the environment around him.
Yeah. And Brimstone, you immediately get that tonight is, like, ringing in your ears. That... Because you are right close to that.
I'm going to sort of look up over the top of the troll and go, I'm still here.
Sorry, what is that, Sonny? I'm very old, I can't hear you.
Okay.
Riley, your turn.
There's still a couple, or is there one Yuan-Ti left?
There are 2. Hiss is barely still standing, but he is in your face still. And Simon is across the road.
Bonk.
All right,
Bonk
Simon. I'm not gonna bonk him, but I am gonna magic missile him. Let's do. You know what? Yeah, let's do 2nd level. Let's just go crazy with this one. And I do have a wild surge coming up, so I'll roll for that in a moment. But let me roll magic missile damage first.
Okay.
And that is going to hiss that bastard.
The bastard that's in front of you, standing right in your face.
Ooh, I'm rolling all 3s. I'm liking this.
So, can you shoot the ray? Is each dice a ray?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, you're going to want to only go one against Hiss and then send the rest.
Okay, so one hit, yeah, I can choose multiple targets, right?
I believe so. Like, each ray can hit a different target.
Sweet. Okay, then one for Hiss, and
Yep.
then the others for Simon.
Okay. So, yeah, like, one of them just smacks the side of Hiss's face and he goes flying into the bush. And he just doesn't get back up.
Nice. And then that's 10 for Simon.
Okay.
And I need to get the right dice. Okay, I got the right dice. Alright. Oh, oops, I forgot to put up my, my wild search table. Hold on.
Please,
While
bring
you
out
load
that
that
table. What happens? Please.
What happened? It is... Oh, snap! You could take an additional action immediately!
Oh fuck!
Woo!
Do it. Go.
Alright, 3rd level chromatic orb at the troll.
Cool.
Alright.
Roll me. That orb.
Could I do the wild surge advantage in this turn, or no?
No.
Oh wait, didn't Zelfin give me advantage for...
She did,
What's the
but
master
it was... She gave you help action against. No, wait. I think that's what she did.
Yeah, it
But
would have
wait,
been. It would have given you advantage on your first attack against hiss.
Yeah, because hiss was in my way, so it's just okay. So that's gone now. Okay, got it. But could I do the advantage wild surge on this turn or no?
I'm not sure. Probably.
Either.
We'll say yes.
Yeah, because I like wild magic. It's fun.
Yep. So yeah,
oops.
roll against my troll, please.
Ooh, nice. I'm glad I got that advantage. That's 26.
Yeah, okay, that hits.
That's 3rd level. Ooh. 5d8.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, this is gonna take a while, folks. Get comfortable.
Time for math.
I'm so sad that you've used fire on it every single turn so far.
Me too.
I can't use its cool thing. I brought in this cool thing and then it can't do it.
You're trolling.
Oh my god, Katie.
And
29 full damage.
Did I tell you what he has in his?
Sorry,
class?
Dan. Riley, how much damage was that?
29 cold damage.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it becomes like an ice ball and like slams into its ear and blood starts trickling down its ear.
Ugh. I made it grosser.
Yeah, you sure did. Brimbo.
Yes, hello, it's me. I've got these two things in front of me. I am bloodied. I'm having a bad time. Is that... Okay, so that's a bonus action. Yeah. Oh, do I do it? You know what? He will. Okay, so Brimstone is going to the hair on him is going to kind of stand up a little bit, and the blood that's trickling over the warhammer is going to sort of glow with its own power. And I am going to enter a devouring rage and expend some hit dice. I'm going to expend 3 hit dice, and I've entered a devouring rage. And my weapons are now magical and shit. And then I'm going to attack this thing twice with the Eamon's Warhammer.
Okay,
Reckless, of course.
which thing are you attacking? The troll?
The troll.
Okay.
The troll. Yeah. So Eamon's Warhammer. Can I put away the blood spear and just use the Warhammer two-handed?
That would take an action.
Okay. Then I'll just hit the...
You can drop the blood spear though.
Yeah, I'll drop the blood spear and do the Warhammer two-handed.
Yeah, but to like properly put something away, that's an action.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of stick the blood spear into the dirt right where I'm standing and grab the Warhammer with 2 hands, and just gonna kind of blink at the fate of world that he's doing an aim in this moment, and he's gonna attack. 10
misses.
Oh boy.
It like stumbles back.
21.
21 does hit though.
Okay. So that's a lot. I can't. Roll 20 is kind of fucking up for me, so I can't see what the number actually is that I just rolled there.
You rolled 8 bludgeoning damage.
So 8 bludgeoning damage with the hammer, 2 rage damage, 1d4 4 lightning damage. Yeah, Brimstone's just kind of sit there and he's like, "Okay, here we go, Eamon." He misses, like, damn it, and then he hits him again.
Yeah, you miss, and then you hit, and then, like, part of his face starts, like, slopping off onto the ground, and his tongue lolls out, and he just goes, and gets, like, really close to you. Yeah, and it smells the worst.
Does this thing have blood that I can regain hit points from?
Yes?
Okay.
Feels gross, though.
So I'm gonna regain 4 hit points off of that.
Just for the record, I don't think Croaker can cast Cure Disease, so if you get hepatitis, you're on your own.
Roll me a con check for that, actually, if you're gonna take his blood.
Yeah,
I was joking.
22.
Yeah, you're fine. You've licked
Yeah.
worse.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
You're
I think
good.
that's true.
Yeah.
Probably not, actually, but, you know.
No, I think I've definitely licked worse. I did lick that goopy thing in the death house.
That's true. It's particularly goopy.
So yeah, that's my turn. I'm standing right there, and I'm kind of, I'm looking around and going, I'm looking back at them and going, could use a little help. I'm a little rough.
Alright. Zelphine.
Okay, let me see. Boo. Okay. Alright. We can get up there. We're gonna have to do a tiny dash, but we can do it. Boop. And we're going to try to assist with this horrific thing. You can see on Zelphine's face as soon as she gets that close to it, she has regretted it immediately.
Yeah,
but we're
the
here now.
smell hits you like a ton of bricks. It is disgusting.
Yeah. Ugh. Great. Up and another 27.
Yep, that hits.
And that's going to be 26 total damage.
So tell me a story. What happens when you slam into this gross rotting troll?
Yeah.
So we get up in its face. And Zelphine had just kind of been paying attention to the fight and like what was at hand and not to the smell around her until she got that close in melee range and was just like, "Oh, fuck. Oh, I hope you can't smell in there." And then she's gonna do kind of a haphazard stab at it with the Xenosword, trying to make quick work of it.
Yeah. So yeah, you slam right into it, and like part of it just sloughs right off, and it like goes, and it collapses into a big thump.
We take a few. She takes a few steps back to like not have any of that land on her. Like, oh god. Oh.
Yeah, it just like starts sloughing off of its bones, and it is the worst smell you have ever smelled.
She looks down. She looks at her sword like, I kind of trying to like shake it off and like wipe it off in the grass. Like, I don't know how much of this you can experience, but I'm so sorry.
I can't smell anything, but it feels gross.
Yeah.
I think Zelphine and I have lost my sense of smell. I think my nose is in shock, Zelphine.
I wish you're better for it.
All right. Simon is gonna move up into like the where the troll used to be, and he's gonna have his snake arms come out and try and bite you, Brimstone.
Okay, advantage.
13.
That just hits.
Okay. 6 piercing, 5 poison. As the snake bites into your shoulder. Nyah.
Okay.
And then he's going to try and bite you, Zelphine, for 24.
Yeah, that'll do it.
7 piercing and 8 poison.
Uncanny dodge.
Please do.
Fuck that.
All right. That's a
Still
last
looking
one there.
okay, just unhappy.
I'm looking about quarter of my health at this point, but like, I'm alright.
Captain, my captain, your turn.
So Croaker's gonna kind of leisurely walk up and Dragon's Breath this whole area, including the troll's body if he can.
Yeah.
Just no. That's no. Ew. Ew. Gross. Ew. No. And that's gonna be, he's gotta make a dex save.
Yep.
I love this spell so much.
5.
He fails his dex save, he takes 11 points of fire damage.
Cool.
He's still alive?
He is still alive.
In that case, I'm actually out of quicken spells. Never mind.
How's he looking?
Pretty rough. There's like blood coming out of his human mouth.
Coming out of his snake mouths too?
The snake mouths are like oozing poison.
Oh my god.
Blech.
Ugh, he's oozing everywhere.
He's just oozing.
He's just straight up oozing.
And Riley, it's your turn.
I'm just thinking if I could pop him off with a magic missile or like maybe a ray of frost or something. Let's just do magic missile.
Yeah.
First level magic missile. Shoop. Whoop. Oh, these aren't good. Plus 3 is 9 force damage.
Uh-huh.
He's still up.
He is still up. He is shaking. That like smacks his face, but he is still wobbling.
Girl, you up?
He's still up.
Dang. Alright, and then I have Wild Surge.
Do it.
Yahoo! Oh, shit. Hold off the page. Okay.
If Riley gets any taller, she gets to join the NBA.
Oh, but these are nice surges I'm getting. I regain.
Regrain?
I can't speak at all.
Make some bread.
I make some bread. You regain your lowest level expended spell slot. So that magic missile was a freebie.
Thanks to the magic bread.
Cool.
Thanks to magic bread, I had a healthy snack.
Brimstone, there is a wobbly snakeman in front of you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's me. Good.
It's your turn.
Okay. I'm still very rough. He's looking real rough.
He's looking real rough.
Brimstone is going to look at the hammer in his hands. He's gonna look at Zelfin and is like, you know, I really do miss him. And he's going to use Searing Smite as a bonus action. And he's gonna Searing Smite on his fucking hammer, and I'm just gonna see if I hit with the hammer first off and then we'll calculate all my bullshit on top of that.
Yeah. If you hit, then he's dead, but let's
16.
go. Yeah, he's dead. Don't even bother.
So yeah, so just for the flavor of it, Brimstone takes his hammer and he just he winds up and he just clocks this thing across the head and smashes it into goop in the dirt. Lightning and fire crackling off of the weapon, and as it sort of falls on the dust, the fire kind of fades from it, and he just kind of like is bleeding profusely and just I also regain hit points off of that.
Yeah. No, as the snake man hits the ground, his snake arms rile around viciously for a minute before finally slowing and flopping down, their tongues hanging out.
Whew. Can someone light a candle? Something? Fuck.
Way ahead of you, and then Croaker is going to, like, using his fire breath, completely incinerate the corpse of the troll.
Yeah, and as you do that, it just smells worse.
Croaker seems like he's used to it.
Good. Burning rot. This is much better. Thank you.
Can Riley use prestidigitation to make a nicer smell?
Yeah, for sure.
She kind of like makes it smell like Febreze.
And I'm gonna cast.
It's not the nicest smell, but it's better than burning rot.
And as that happens, you suddenly hear from the bushes behind a cheer from all the men and women that had come with you. Captain, you did it! Captain! Yeah, the captain did it!
Yeah. You know, you could have helped me out a little bit. You gotta work on that aim there, Gilbert.
I think you had it under control, Captain.
Well,
good. The guy has a fan club.
Someone looks at her sword and at the pile of ash that was the troll. It's just like, yeah, Captain did it. Hooray.
And you hear from Zena go,
That motherfucker.
I like it.
It's fine. We don't do it for the gratification or whatever the fuck.
You're not letting Croaker finish.
Go for it.
Croaker's going to turn back to the party and go, well, you know, I probably would have gotten eaten by that thing, though, if it weren't for your help, so I suppose some thanks are in order. Sorry about the whole, you know, I'm very used to the smell, but I understand not everyone is. I've done this a couple times now.
It's a little intense, to say the least. Ugh.
Well, you know,
could
it should be
actually-
alright in a bit. And
Your
I'll
crew could actually help us. Oh, go ahead.
I'll cast Gust to kind of blow the stench away.
Oh. Oh. Your crew could actually help us. We have a wagon that we could actually use some help getting across the river here. If they can help us ford it.
Oh, I don't think that'll be necessary. And then Croaker's gonna walk over to the river. It's a narrow river, right?
It's like about 10-15 feet across.
Using shape water, I would like to create a bridge of ice.
Ugh.
Yeah. Now that forms, and then like you see from like the wagon way back, you see Lucas's head go, "Huh! Look at that!"
Pulled an Elsa on us.
Who?
Never mind.
But then look at that. That's amazing.
I'm the one that makes the fourth wall breaks now.
Yay! All right. And yeah, with that ice bridge, we get the wagon across the river.
I will let my crimson right fade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Croaker's gonna go pick up the scimitar from that snakeman and tuck it into his belt because it looks cool. And probably
Yeah.
he's never gonna use it.
Yeah. You also notice that they have poison-tipped arrows on them.
He's gonna take those very carefully and say, and then he's gonna sort of turn around and look at Zelphine and his jaw, and he's gonna kind of look stupefied at her for a second, and he's going to take off his hood to reveal a set of pointed ears, and he's going to say in Elven, "Well, it's not often I see another half-elf around here. Or elf of any variety."
She'll just kind of tilt her head and respond back in Elven. Yeah, well, I'm not really from here. I don't even know where here is, to be honest, so that's probably why.
Well, let me give you some advice then. You might want to cover up those ears. The people here can be a little bit, let's say, intolerant towards our kind.
Oh, good. This'll be fun.
And then,
She'll pull out the poncho that Riley made for her and put it on and pull the hood up.
Oh, it's adorable.
She looks slightly irritated because it is hot, but
Whoops.
I will cast, I don't know if I can, like, do, like a mister with shape water, if that's a thing I can do.
A
she
what?
would be so irritated. It's fine.
Like
Like the little mist
like to
blowing
cool us
fan.
off.
Oh my
I don't know
gosh.
if that's within the limits of shape water.
It's a weird one, but
I
I
can
didn't-
freeze it. I don't know if I can mist it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it. Yeah, I think it says only freeze.
yeah, shape water's an interesting one, but yeah,
I love shape water.
it's pretty cool.
I'll just use gust then.
Brimstone is going to wash himself off of all the blood in the river. And then turn back and kind of go, I guess introductions are probably in order. I'm Brimstone. And, we're not from around here.
You know, I kind of figured that out.
Yeah, it's kind of obvious, isn't it?
honestly, your accent, it's completely impossible to. And he just kind of.
What about my accent?
Has no one told you that yet? Okay. Anyways, nice to meet you all.
Yeah, we all talk funny. It's fine. And Zelphine had her hood blown off by that gust and just kind of like irritably snaps it back on.
That's Zelphine. And,
Charmed.
You're very tall, aren't you? And he's kind of looking up at Riley.
Yeah, hello. I'm Riley. She goes in for a handshake.
Croaker will sort of gently shake her hand and say, "The name's Croaker, Captain Cornelius Croaker of the Civil Serpent.
Yeah.
And this here's my crew, Gina, Garland, Gilbert, Geraldine, and Budwick."
Oi! Captain, do you think we
hello,
should head back to town now? It seems that our quest seems to have ended in a bit of a dead end.
Well, look, we'll figure out things and regroup. I want to keep going after fighting that thing. Besides, I'm an old man. I could use a little bit of rest.
Gina, crosses her arms and goes, "Yeah, it seems like a bloody... There was supposed to be treasure out here, and we haven't seen a bloody drop. All there is snakemen. Snakemen! And rot."
Well, were the snake been holding any treasure?
Doesn't seem like it. That one seemed almost naked.
There's a lot of almost naked people around. He's gonna look at
listen,
Brimstone.
I put on a shirt.
Yeah, he put on a shirt.
Is Brimstone wearing a shirt right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's-
never mind then. He doesn't say
that's a-
that.
I was gonna say, that's a big deal for him, honestly.
Yeah.
We're all very proud.
Riley is super proud.
Oh, you're one of those people, aren't you?
So, you're going into town. Could you lead us? Could you show us the way?
Huh. Well, absolutely. Be
Thanks.
pretty much of a bit of a, what do they say in Serpent Isles? They call it a dick move to abandon some folks who just helped you win a fight.
I think
They call it dick move everywhere, Captain.
Is that an old saying?
Well, older than I am.
Huh. Interesting. This place is very interesting.
That's one way to put it. Come on, then.
Maybe
Off to
that's another
town.
way you can tell us about the Snakemen and the whole situation with them.
Yeah.
And sort of as he's walking, he starts with, "Alright, so you ever heard of Yuga-1T?"
No. No.
Oh boy. Strap in, this is gonna be a long one.
Sounds good.
So yeah, on your way down the road, Croaker would tell you specifically that that you are on the Serpent Isles, and that the Serpent Isles are home to many different Yuan-Ti tribes that will often attack people on the road, which is why it is seen as there's a good business for people to escort people from town to town. But in the more tamer areas, that there is in fact a bustling community of other people. And you're about to reach Sunport, which is the jewel of the Southern Isles.
Alright, and on the way, Croaker is going to take out an accordion and begin playing a little ditty.
Nice.
Do we have an opportunity for a short rest on the way?
Yeah, I'd say that.
Oh,
Okay.
thank goodness.
And yeah, as Croaker would pull out his stuff and start to play, Lucas would sing along and pull out his lute, as Theo would take the reins of the cart.
Take me down to the Sunport City, where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
And because Lucas is singing, you'd all get an extra d6 hit dice.
Oh, nice.
So
Thank
is
you,
that just-
Lucas.
Sorry, is that just like a d6 that we can roll on top of whatever hit dice
Yeah,
we
yeah,
spend?
exactly.
Nice. All right.
Does that include our con or no?
It includes your con, I believe.
Cool.
Shit, my dice.
I don't actually remember. It's been a hot minute since I've played a bard, but we'll say that for now.
Nice. I'm back up to full. Thank you, Lucas.
He smiles and like shines.
And I say it like that in the weird way.
Not often did you find another musician out here. How long you been playing for?
Well, I've been playing my whole life. My mother taught me, you see.
Oh, what a coincidence. My father taught me.
Very interesting, yes. I haven't had much of a chance to play as of late. It was kind of a down situation. I was depressed for a while, but now I feel the song in my heart again.
Well, if you're looking for a good time, Sunport's the right place. All the wine you could want. And all the women you could ask for, if that's your thing.
Theo raises an eyebrow and goes, no. Not really.
Riley does eye emoji.
Her, on the other hand, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be your wingman.
Oh my gosh, Theo, that'd be so cool.
Yeah,
Y'all
no,
have fun.
Croaker will look at Theo and go like, "Nah, I can tell you're also a sailor type."
He like kind of shakes his head. Sailor type. No. Last time I was a
No.
on a boat-
I mean a sailor type.
Oh, I see what you mean. Last time I was on the water, we nearly got eaten by a dragon turtle, so I'd rather avoid that.
What's wrong with giant turtles? They're lovely. They're quite fascinating creatures.
Not giant turtle, dragon turtle.
Do I know what a dragon turtle is?
Roll me nature.
Would history also suffice?
Yeah, let's say that.
Oh!
Yeah, you know that unlike the nice giant turtles that you have known to comfortably carry people on their back, dragon turtles are greedy and will attack people for their treasure and will hoard it.
Dragon turtles are something else. Takes a whole fleet of battleships to bring one of those down.
Yeah, we kind of got on one's bad side. I would rather avoid that.
Yeah, a lot of treasure if you're willing to take the risk, though. That's where I got this, and then he kind of pounds the chest plate that he's wearing.
Huh.
Captain Croaker. So you're a sailor. Do you know anything about the Sword Coast?
Do I know anything about the Sword Coast?
You have no idea where the Sword Coast would be.
I can't say that I do. I mean, can I say that I do?
That bodes well.
Okay.
Did you say it boats well?
No, I sure did not.
Shoot.
I mean, I do. Thank you very much.
There you go.
And after a couple of hours, you make your way to what looks to be a city wall. Beyond that, you see large stone buildings with large columns, sandstone, and all kinds of gorgeous tile work on the side of the buildings. As you approach the gate, you see two guards. One is a female human with completely shaved hair, with a completely shaved head. Her skin is very dark and has painted gold markings on her head that almost look like a tiara. She is wearing armor and a red scarf with a badge attached to the scarf with a sun on it. Next to her is a male human with fluffy wild hair and a full beard that is turning gray in places. He is wearing a very similar outfit with the same badge of the sun on his scarf. The woman kind of like tilts her head and goes, Croaker, you're back! Didn't die this time, it seems.
Oh, almost. But Tempestus isn't gonna take me yet.
She looks behind at all of the rest of the group and goes, "You've got some new friends?"
Yeah. I was actually hoping to treat them to a drink. Any good places open right now?
The Emerald Serpents have opened down the road. They seem to be, they tend to be pretty good.
All right, then. I'll give it a look. Thank you. And then, he's gonna sort of lead everybody in. Just sort of walking through the town. And,
Alright, so as you hit the edge of the Sunport city, you notice immediately that this place is huge. As opposed to everywhere you had been in Barovia, it is bright, it is colorful, there are people bustling about, and I'm just gonna take a quick second to change the music here.
Riley definitely puts her hood up. She's very nervous.
Yeah,
So many people.
but as you see it, you are immediately hit by the wide variety of people you saw here too. In Barovia, save for the odd exception, the populace seemed to be entirely human. Here, you see humans, but you'll see halflings, and you see a lizard folk run by, and you see a couple tabaxis hanging out, and even some dragonborn and some gnomes. You see a surprising number of half-orcs smiling and laughing as the fresh, salty sea air really hits your nose. You even spot the odd tiefling and dwarf wandering around. There is a brightness here that you just didn't feel in Barovia. It's lively, it's bright. One thing that catches your attention, though, is the lack of elves. You don't see a single elf in the crowd, and you don't even see a pair of half-elf ears. The smell of the market catches your attention. There's meat and fish and bread and pies. Oh, there is so much fish. The noise and smells are almost overstimulating for you, Brimstone, as it seems to be at a fever pitch at this time of day. There are carts and there are all kinds of people rushing about.
New friends, welcome to Suncoast. Sunport, sorry.
Suncoast closed down years ago.
Yeah. Sunport, Jewel of the Sea. And I think that's where we'll end it for today.
Brimstone
Actually,
will breathe in. Oh, go ahead.
Yep.
Okay, I was just gonna say Riley was like just about prepared like to put up her hood and everything and hide, but then she sees like all these variety of people, and then she just kind of stands there bewildered, and just like takes it all in and goes, "What? She's just speechless."
It's like
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
it's like the scene in Simpsons where the guy's imagining the world without lawyers, and it's just all these people like they're dancing in a big circle.
Brimstone's gonna breathe in, take in all the smells, and he's going to look at the party, and with a smile on his face that I don't think you've seen really, there's like a kind of almost childlike smile. He looks at you and says, "I'm gonna make us some soup."
Zelphine actually looks fairly uneasy. It doesn't seem to be because of soup, though.
Riley just smiles.
All right.
That is where we'll end
That's
for
it.
today.
Oh shit, guys!
Very
Season
happy.
3.
Captain Croaker.
We totally
Wanted
forgot
say
to do
Captain
like
Crunch.
we forgot to do like new season descriptions of people. We should.
Oh
definitely go
yeah.
for that.
We'll start that next time.
Yeah,
Prepare to be
Zelphine
crunchy
hasn't
toys.
changed yet, so...
Yeah, we gotta change into season 3 outfits and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, now that we're in the Serpent Isles, we all need to get like lighter
Summer
clothes.
It is very warm.
Delphine did take care of her sleeves at least. The hood's gonna be an issue for now, but
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I was stupid and decided to give Riley a freaking sweater and a leather vest. Okay. She's gonna die. I
fine.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
But
man.
anyways, goodbye.
see. Goodbye, everybody.